Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. Welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Wix, the website builder that allows anyone to build themselves a gorgeous custom website. Click the link down below and join the over 150 million people around the world using Wix. Big thanks to Wix for sponsoring this video and allowing me to make better videos for you guys. Now today, it's Halloween season, and that means it is time for candy corn. Yes, the one time of year here in the United States that you see the candy called candy corn. So for the past few years now, I've done a candy corn related video. If you've missed those previous videos, I will put their links down below. It includes making an entire cob of corn out of candy corn and making a candy version of the Mexican candy treat elotes. So I covered it with mayonnaise and put cheese on it and ate it. And I've also made candy corn pizza. So this year I thought I'd pair up candy corn with chicken wings, right? We oftentimes have chicken wings with kind of a sweet, salty sauce. So why not substitute the sweet for candy corn? I think it'll work. So I'm going to be basing today's recipe loosely on my favorite current chicken wing recipe, which is Manchi's dakgonjung recipe, which is her crispy fried chicken wings with this glorious sauce. So I'm going to be using her kind of sauce recipe loosely for this chicken wing preparation. Instead of double frying the chicken wings, I'm going to use my current favorite technique of cooking chicken wings, which is cooking them in the air fryer. Now, I'm probably a little bit behind on this trend. I think air fryers started taking off about 3 years ago, but I recently got one and I love it for cooking chicken wings because I don't have to add any additional fat. I'm not dealing with vats of deep fat fry oil. I just take the chicken wings, season them liberally with salt and pepper, put them in my air fryer, set it for about 350 degrees, and air fry for about 30 minutes. About 20 minutes into the cooking time, take some tongs and give them a flip so the other side gets nice and crispy, and that's it. You've got gloriously crispy chicken wings without any additional oil and really no fuss. You kind of just do the Ron Popeil thing and set it and forget it. My chicken wings are almost done. I'm just giving them their last 10 minutes of cooking, and while they are finishing up, let's create the sauce. So in my saucepan, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of water, and to that we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of candy corn right in there. I'm going to melt these, go back in there. So candy corn could be a pretty divisive subject. People either love them, or hate you because you love them, or hate you because you don't love them. But for me, I'm actually right in the middle. Candy corn's fine. I have it once a year. They're very, very, very sweet. They have kind of an artificial butter, artificial vanilla. Oh, look what the candy corn's doing. Food coloring's oozing out. I really like the texture of candy corn. They're simultaneously chewy and crystalline, achingly sweet, and just unabashedly artificial. The flavor is kind of like an artificial caramel, slightly buttery, butterscotchy flavor. They're good. You just don't need very much. So, it's smelling nice in here. It's a bit like a honey-scented candle is what it smells like. It's from these videos that I've done about candy corn that I've learned that candy corn is not found all over the world. A lot of my European lovelies have never had candy corn before. And candy corn is actually an old candy. It was made, I believe, in the 1930s. Okay, this is dissolving nicely. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm substituting the rice syrup in Manchi's recipe for a homemade candy corn syrup. So I can hear my chicken wings popping. Oh yes, those are looking gorgeous. Just another minute, I'm gonna grab a trivet. So we've got our syrup reducing here, and candy corn has melted. And I'm gonna add 2 cloves of garlic. 1, 2. I'm also going to add a little bit of oil to this too. That'll create a nice shellac. Cook our garlic. Oh yeah, wow, it smells phenomenal. I just planted garlic in my garden Can't wait for it to come up next year. We didn't have it this year. Speaking of awesome, look at those. Yep, those are looking great. A couple teaspoons of soy sauce. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. 1 teaspoon of vinegar. A little bit of tang to balance out the sweet. Alrighty, so I've turned off the heat on my sauce here because I didn't want it to go too crazy. The air fryer does a really good job of crisping the chicken wing skin without any additional batter or, tons of oil to deep fry in. Listen. Pretty stinking crispy, right? Okay, so now we're gonna add our wings to our glaze. This is 1.5 pounds of chicken, just a small batch. And then we're gonna add a handful of peanuts. I've toasted these up. Save a few for garnish. So since the last time I made this, I've smartened up and I've used less chicken relative to the size of my pan. So hopefully I'll be able to keep the chicken in the pan. All right, here we go. Yes, it's much easier. Although I'm still getting it all over my clothes. Man, this is why people wear aprons. Oh, rats. Guess it could be worse. I could be wearing white. Okay, let's just do this. Tossing is definitely more efficient and I think in some respects more effective, but using a spatula keeps it from getting on my clothes. All right, this is great. I think this is the perfect amount of glaze for this many wings. And I think this is gonna be great. Candy corn chicken wings. I wanted to use peanuts for 2 reasons. Number 1, Monchi's original recipe with peanuts is phenomenal. But another reason is because I've heard that if you mix peanuts with candy corn, this combination tastes like a payday bar. I don't remember the last time I had a payday, but I do remember it being a positive experience. It's a candy bar that is a tube of peanuts and inside has kind of a soft caramelly kind of nougat. Am I right? I don't know, it's been a long time, but that's what I remember. So let's go ahead and try this. Here we go. All right, that's what it tastes like. Although I just roasted my peanuts in the air fryer before I did my chicken wings, and these taste really, really nutty. Freshly roasted nuts, so good. I know sometimes you read them in recipes like, please toast your nuts or roast your nuts. You're like, what an added step. But it's really worth it. Toasting fresh nuts, so stinking good on top of your salad. It's the best. So I always have like sliced almonds and pine nuts and peanuts in my cupboard. And then toasting them right before you put them on top of something just makes them taste so much better. But yes, it is true, and I confirm it, that it does taste exactly like a payday bar. It's delicious. You know what I'd be really interested in is if you serve this to somebody without telling them that it contains candy corn in it, would they know? Particularly someone that says they hate candy corn. I don't know. You certainly can't tell by the look of it. I mean, this looks delectable. Wings, wings, wings. That sauce looks luscious. Oh yeah. Okay, this pan's gonna be fun to wash. Now we're gonna garnish with some additional candy corns. We know exactly what this is made of. Alrighty, and here we have it, our candy corn chicken wings. Don't they look great? And I mean that, it looks really good actually. Now I'm gonna grab a flat, because I'm definitely a flat, and I'm gonna make sure I get a couple peanuts. Oh my gosh, this glaze is almost hard like candy. Okay, so I'm gonna take that bite right there. Look, it's like a little face. It's got 2 peanuts, candy corn, and that's yes. Here we go. Itadakimasu. That's delicious. Salty, chickeny. I love the flavor of crispy chicken skin. So delicious. Great amount of salt. We put a little bit of salt when we season the chicken, but also in the sauce itself, that little bit of vinegar in there really balances out the sweetness of the candy corn. I'm going to take a bite here without the candy corn and see if I can taste any of that in the sauce. Here you go. Not really. I really taste the garlic in there, but I don't specifically taste any of the flavors of the candy corn. I don't really taste that caramel vanilla flavor that you really taste when you eat candy corn alone. I just taste the garlic and the soy sauce. And it's definitely sweet. It's as sweet as the original version, but instead of rice syrup, we're using candy corn. It's great, absolutely delicious. Texturally, this doesn't have as big of a crunch as Munchie's version because we did not dust these in potato flour and then deep fry them. We're just having the crispness that comes from the chicken skin alone. But in terms of flavor, still equally delicious. It's not as heavy feeling, but you don't get that really great, playful, crunchy, big mouthfeel that you do when you dust these in potato starch. The method of using the air fryer actually speeds things up a bit. The total cooking time was about 40 minutes. When you do a double deep fry, it takes almost twice as long because you've got to heat up the oil and then you've got to cook the chicken, and you do that twice. And I think the results are excellent. And this pairing of candy corn, chicken, and peanuts, smashing. I think one improvement to this recipe would be the inclusion of some cayenne pepper or some sort of heat element. The original recipe calls for some dried chilies, and I did not want to add that to this particular recipe because I didn't want to detract from the candy corn in terms of an additional kind of adornment on the chicken wings, but I think that would make it even better. Then you'd have another facet of complexity, a little bit of heat, sweet, crunchy, candy cornness. So this is a good recipe and I think you should try it. Manchi's original recipe, of course, is stellar, and I will put a link down below to her original recipe. And big thanks to Wix for sponsoring this video. I love Wix. I was able to put together my own website using their drag and drop intuitive technology. You can customize it to create a website that's perfect for you. If you need a storefront, if you need a photo gallery, all the tools you need to create your custom website are there. If you ever need any support, they have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week support team that you can get in touch with and talk to a real person. So web hosting is fast and secure, and there are over 500 different templates that are designed by designers for you to choose from. So get started by clicking the link down below and join the over 150 million people around the world using Wix. Big thanks to Wix for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wouldn't be here without you. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Oh, happy Halloween. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye.